Senior life can throw you a lot of curveballs, but you can prevent them from ruining your financial health with some practical tips. Steve has more in today's Smart Money Monday.
Whew. No one wants to go through a divorce, right? You got to deal with family, all that emotional stuff. And oh yeah, let's not forget your finances. Leanne Orodomo here from Bank of Hawaii. She can help us out with that third part. So Leanne, what is the first thing you need to take into consideration? What are the first steps when you're dealing with a divorce?
Well, it can be overwhelming to think that you're going to start over. But one of the good first steps is to visit your financial institution. They can give you great advice of what to do. You want to make sure that you open new accounts, checking and savings accounts in your own name, especially if you had it joint with your former spouse. That's always a good first step to start with.
Okay, what do we do after that?
After that, you want to make sure that you start a budget. You want to make sure that things change, and so you want to make sure that you update it to make sure that you include your current situation and any possible financial obligations that the courts may have set forth on you.
Okay. For some reason, whatever it is, divorced people end up with a lot of credit card debt.
Right.
How do we start paying that down? How do we...
Well, you want to make sure that you take step by steps, making sure you put enough money aside to make sure that you make those payments, because you don't want to become delinquent, because that'll affect your credit score in the end. In the current mortgage market, if you're planning on purchasing your new home, you want to make sure that your credit is still outstanding, because they do take that into consideration.
Okay, so most of what we talked about right now is just short-term goals.
Right.
You still got the long-term planning. We got kids that are involved. I mean, how do we address that?
You want to make sure that you plan for your future as well as your children. So there's a few steps that you want to take into consideration, and that would be, first, you want to make sure that your kids are well planned for. You want to make sure that you have an estate plan set up. So you might want to meet with an attorney. You also want to plan for their college. So starting a 5 to 9 plan to take advantage of the tax-free savings would also be beneficial for them. And then the last thing that you want to do is you want to possibly take advantage of your 401k plan for your retirement and take advantage of the company match if applicable.
Oh, nice. That's good stuff. Okay, any other last-minute tips?
Last-minute tips is don't be afraid to ask for financial help. You have your financial institution there to give you great advice, and also meeting with a tax professional will help you guide you through your new tax bracket. Right.
All right. Leanne Orodomo from Bank of Hawaii, thank you very much. By the way, all the information about this is going to be on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. For Hawaii News Now, I'm Steve Uihara.